Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me once again. I'm your host, Derek Lane. Another episode of The Fast Lane, your podcast for success. Again, I'm glad you could join me this week. Let's go ahead and delve into a topic that is kind of an all-encompassing topic, and that's the seriousness of life. And I know that we all want to have a good time in life. We all want to feel happy and jovial pretty much all the time. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad of a goal. But I do need you to understand that seriousness of life is paramount. You've got to step up, get in the game, put your game face on, and be serious. Be serious about winning. Be serious about your success. Be serious about the success of those around you. Be serious about the relationships in your life, where you're headed, where you're going. We know where you've been. You know where you've been anyway. You know where you're at right now. You just don't know where you're going. Well, if you're taking the time to write things down in your goals on a daily, weekly, monthly at least, journal, blog, legal pad, whatever it is you're using, continue to do that. But you got to be serious about it. It's not going to just show up and knock at your door. You can think about the secret all you want, but there's got to be something behind it. There's got to be some action. See, just manifesting something in your mind, that doesn't work. Manifesting something in your mind and then implementing an action, that works. Mysteriously, I've never had that $1 million dropped on my doorstep. I can wish for it all I want. And I'm not trying to be negative. But you got to do something. You have to act. That's why I say you got to be serious. You have to be serious about your success. If you're looking to enjoy all the success you can dream of, you got to be serious about obtaining it. You got to be serious about your money. Are you a spendthrift? Does money just slip through your hands? Or are you setting back enough to invest properly? Most of the experts would tell you 10%, more if you can afford it. Set back to invest. Investment is the key to success. And if you found a way to create passive income, that's even better. That's income while you're sleeping. If you get hurt, you break a leg, and you can't go to work, does that mean you're not earning a paycheck? Passive income pays you regardless. You've done something and set up something to where it continually pays you. Whether it's an idea or whether it's a product, it continually pays you. Think about your passive income. But think about your money more importantly. Think about your investments more importantly. Think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're going to invest, what you're going to invest. And once you start to invest, are you diversifying your investments? Or are you putting all of your eggs into one basket, hoping for that one big payout? That's gambling. House always wins, right? Relationship-wise, be serious about your relationships. Be serious enough to say, hey, I appreciate the people around me. I appreciate my better half. I appreciate my kids. I appreciate my friends, my family, and you will be richer for that. You will be richer and have the respect of all of your friends and family if you pay attention to them. Again, your investments and your income, you have to pay attention. You have to be serious. Serious about your future goals. If you're not writing down your goals, you're not serious. You're not. You have to write down your goals. You don't have to do it daily. I find myself tweaking almost daily the nuances of my goal set. Some of the things that I have in place. Some of the things that help me on my success journey. I always want to go back and tweak it because the world changes. People change. Attitude changes. And when you have enough discussions with people, like-minded people, and I'll give you an example. I was speaking with a colleague, and we were talking about the workplace. And yes, over the past 2 years, the workplace has changed. Not only the obvious, with the pandemic and COVID and all that, but the attitudes. Because when you look out there and these employees know that there's a need in the workplace for their skills, they become a little more arrogant. They become a little more independent. And that's okay. Because if you're not treating them with respect, they're going to bolt on you anyway. So if you're the leader, manager, hopefully you've put in place an atmosphere of respect for your employees. But the point is, attitudes in the workplace have changed. You've got to recognize it. Not just the attitudes, just the overall understanding of the social climate that you're in. Understanding social media and how it plays a role in young people's lives. So your strategy that you had 5 years ago concerning the people in your workplace probably needs to be updated. I won't get too far into that. I'm just telling you that things change. You have to change. If you want to be serious about your success, you have to recognize changes around you, adapt, rethink, redefine your goals. Redefine your goals in these challenges, okay? Make sure they're written down. They're written down in a manner that is consistent with I have, I am, I do, not I wish, I want, but already achieving. You have to have that mindset of already achieved. Okay. Life is serious. You will be asked from time to time by life. And when I say by life, by circumstances around family, friends, colleagues, workers, people in the community, you will be asked to meet a challenge at one point or another. Can you, will you, have you, should you? And it's up to you to determine how you want to meet that challenge, or if you want to meet that challenge. But challenges are out there every day, and you need to understand that. Going forward, you need to understand life is challenging, and you have to be ready for challenges. You have to be mentally alert. You have to be acute in your thinking. You have to have your business acumen set on high. You have to be ready, because it takes 100% of your attention, of your effectiveness. It takes 100% of you to meet and exceed expectations. The expectations of others, the expectations of yourself. If you want to grow, if you want to achieve and have that path to success, that continuing journey of success, you need to grow as a person, you need to be ready, and you need to be serious. One more thing I'm going to say about this. The old adage, learning is earning. Let me say that again. Learning is earning. The more that you can learn, and that's, again, another example of investing into yourself. Once you learn something, you can't unlearn it, and no one can take that away from you. See, these are the things that you need to be cognizant of. The things that no one can take away from you, and that is you, your ability, your thinking, your critical thinking, your achievements. No one can take those away from you, and don't give them away. See, people are sometimes afraid to charge for their knowledge. Big mistake. Look, the world is out there. Hundreds and thousands and millions of people out there. And they want to know what you know. They will pay you You know, it's like Field of Dreams. People will gladly come and pay you. And for reasons that they don't even understand. Always treat people fair. If you rip people off, that's a temporary success. Be fair with people, but be fair with yourself. Charge for your knowledge. Back to learning is earning. The more that you invest in yourself and you pick up a book and you learn certain things about sales, you learn certain things about marketing, you learn certain things about the psychology of yourself and others, and how to implement these ideas, how to structure these ideas that turn those ideas into profit, that puts bigger numbers and more numbers into your bank account, your savings account, whatever it is. These ideas that allow you to grow your net worth so you can turn around and reinvest and to grow that investment into a larger net worth. These ideas are the foundation of who you are. These ideas are the foundation of what drives you and what makes you go, what makes you relevant. What makes you relevant to the marketplace is you and your ideas. You just have to understand that other people want and need these ideas. You can provide them. Whether it's something that you make, something that you sell. For me, I charge people to listen to me speak. I don't overcharge. I don't undercharge. But these ideas, and yes, I do certain, free, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about earning a living. We're talking about taking your knowledge and getting credit for it. We're talking about your abilities and getting credit for it. We're talking about living the best life possible. And it's a satisfying feeling when you've accomplished something that others have paid you for. And then you learn how to take that and push it forward and to do it over and over and over again. And pretty soon, my friend, you're looking at life and going, wow, I'm doing something that I like doing. I'm doing something I love doing. And I'm getting paid for it. How incredible is that? I'm not just packing a brown bag every morning and scampering out the door. The minute I walk through the workplace and I'm staring at the clock wishing my time and my life away so I can get the heck out of there. That's not your life. If you're not doing something meaningful, if you're not doing something that matters, then figure out what does matter to you. You can take this job and use it for the time being, but just understand you're working toward a better life. You're working toward your bliss. You're working toward your ultimate success journey. It starts with learning who you are, learning those trades, growing, learning more. It starts with the investment. It starts with your relationship. Life is serious. If you're not taking it serious, you're treading water. You're only treading water. You need to take everything you do serious. And you'll understand when it's time to not be so serious. Those times that you deserve to be rewarded, to languish with all of your accolades for short periods of time. Enjoy the friends and family around you. Enjoy a smile, a laughter. But in your heart of hearts, you know you're serious about your journey. Don't give up on that. Don't even halfway give up on it. Keep seriousness in your heart, driving forward, momentum, and you'll discover the secret. Okay, with that, thank you for joining me. I hope this podcast reaches tons of people. And thank you for all of the folks that have been listening. I just checked the stats and we're being listened to